Queen's Gambit is one of the more popular shows on Netflix, but I bet there's some things you don't know about the show. Maybe even 10 things. That's weird. Today's video is about 10 things you didn't know about the Queen's Gambit Netflix show. What a coincidence. Welcome back to Spinning Film. Let's get into the video. Number 10, chessboard authenticity. When it comes to the game of chess being depicted on the big or small screen, authentic details are often left out to the chagrin of knowledgeable players. On the contrary, the Queen's Gambit production team went to painstaking lengths to ensure the utmost authenticity in terms of the chessboard and its pieces. To help ensure the authenticity, famed National Master Bruce Pandolfini and Grandmaster Gary Kasparov served as technical consultants on the series. Unless you happen to be a chess expert, you'd never know how authentic the gameplay is in the show.
Beth retreated inward, locking herself in her Lexington home and drinking herself into a stupor, day after day. It wasn't until the arrival of Jolene, her childhood friend from the orphanage, that Beth was able to get.
Number 9, modern chess openings. In addition. Number 8, Jose Capablanca. In the second episode, Exchanges, Beth asks a grade school librarian if they have any books on chess. The librarian ponders for a moment before mentioning the name Jose Capablanca and passing as a potential chess book. The uninitiated chess player will completely miss the fact that Jose Raul Capablanca y Grapera was a real-life Cuban chess player who reigned as world champion from 1921 to 1927. Like Beth, Capablanca was also a chess prodigy who climbed the ranks as a youth before becoming renowned for his rate of play and in-game expertise.
The players of those days really had a firm grasp of everything, the principles, the opening, the everything. D captures on c4 with bishop capture.
Number 7, Ben Snyder Department Store. Also in Exchanges, Beth's adopted mother Alma shows her new daughter little love by taking her to Ben Snyder's department store to buy cheap, out-of-style school clothing. Ben Snyder's was a real store founded in 1913 and operated in the very Lexington, Kentucky location the show is set in from 1935 to 1980. Those familiar with the area at the time may notice a hidden geographical detail. In the show, a Lexington Bank and Trust building is seen next to Ben Snyder's, but in reality would have been the Ben Alley Theater. Number 6, Beltic's Caro-Kann defense. Beth suffers her first near-chess defeat at the hands of Harry Beltic, an older player with a fierce competitive streak. One of the ways Beltic was almost able to beat Beth is by employing a specific chess strategy known as the Caro-Kann defense. Beth only learns about such defense until Benny teaches her after her, sometime later, which only chess experts are likely to notice. The Caro-Kann defense is a strategy marked by the moves 1, e4, c6 to combat the king's pawn opening. It is similar to the Sicilian defense that Beth masters throughout the series, but would not be noticed unless one is looking for it.
Putting a defender on his pawn on e4. Now obviously white could take on d5, and we'll go over that variation in not too long here. But the main line continues.
Number 5, Chess Review September 1963 edition. At roughly 25 minutes into Exchanges, Beth considers stealing a copy of Chess Review magazine from a convenience store. This is not a made-up detail, but a real publication that ran from 1933 to 1969. However, the dates are a bit mixed up. Beth picks up the September 1963 issue of the magazine, which features a different cover photo than the real 1963 issue. The real cover featured the 3 winners in the Piatigorsky Cup. Moreover, flips to a USSR Chess Championships article that was actually published in the February 1963 edition. The real Pawn Power Chess article, also seen, was not published until 1968. Number 4, Chess Review October 1963 edition. Another hidden detail can be found regarding the Chess Review publication in the show. At roughly 39 minutes into Exchanges, Beth picks up another edition of the magazine, this time with Benny Watts featured on the cover. This issue also existed in reality, although Benny Watts' face has replaced that of famed chess prodigy Bobby Fischer. The real Fischer edition was issued in October of 1963. Number 3, Beth's moves versus Benny Watts. Beth suffers her second chess defeat to the Doctor Who dressed Benny Watts, the rogue prodigy who has resigned from a life of tournament play. When they face off in the third episode, Double Pawns, several details allude to Beth's branded defense. The first 10 moves of the match are shown on the screen, 7 of which are a version of the Shevenigan Sicilian defense known as the Sozin variation. The moves also incorporate the Najdorf variation, which is mentioned in passing during the first episode and reinforced by the discussion of Argentinian Grandmaster Miguel Najdorf. Number 2, Danny Weiss and David Friedman. During the 5th episode, Fork, Benny introduces Beth to a young pair of chess players named Danny Weiss and David Friedman. Only those who follow showrunner Scott Frank's career closely will notice that these names are direct shoutouts to his friends and collaborators Danny Weiss and David Benioff. After creating HBO's hit show Game of Thrones, Weiss and Benioff joined Scott Frank for an adaptation of crime novel Dirty White Boys. According to Deadline Hollywood in 2014, Benioff said our friend Scott Frank brought up the opening line of Dirty White Boys. Number 1, Paul Morphy or Duke Carl Homage. In the penultimate episode adjournment, Beth and Benny play a round of competitive speed chess. The final combo of winning moves is taken move for move from the infamous 1858 match between Paul Morphy and Duke Carl Count Izuard. At the end of the match, the camera hovers over the chess pieces. The board recreates the final position of the Morphy-Duke match with a Rook-Bishop winning combo move. Even scholarly chess historians may have missed this hidden detail. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.